Okay.
Ain't no, oh Lord. Don't be shy. Don't be shy now. How you gonna be a leader? And you talking about, oh Lord. Everybody want to lead, but they want to lead in silence, all incognito. You can't do that. But anyway, the thing with the sales, right, is that every sales conversation follows like a general guideline, a general outline. Okay, it's going to be different because people are different, right?
Right.
And they want different things. Not everybody who comes to you is going to want weight loss. Not everybody there are some people, some of my best customers are actually pretty slim, believe it or not, but they know what these products do, and they're really, really into health, right? Look at Candy. She doesn't need to lose any weight. If I didn't love her, I'd hate her, right? Help her look like a supermodel. Right?
Right.
So don't you get shy on me.
I'm not.
But no, every sales conversation is going to follow a general outline. It's going to be different, but it's going to be an outline. But you as a salesperson, you control the conversation with questions. If you do not do this, what will happen is you will be on the phone with somebody for 2 hours and you will have achieved nothing. This is where people get into the business and they say things like, it takes up too much time. No, you just don't know the proper questions to ask. And it's just like, I'm sorry, I'm packing up some stuff to leave. And it's just like when you get a job, right? They give you training. And they say, this is what you do. And this is, if this, then that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing over here. So don't beat yourself up. But, I mean, just the fact that you're talking to anybody is good. Because most people do nothing because they don't know what to do. And so they do nothing but say, here's my link, go buy.
Right.
And as we know, that doesn't work. Did you see my Facebook Live yesterday with the young lady who was saying, I reached out to you because you have your phone number there for me to actually have a conversation?
No, I haven't seen that. On my way driving, I turned on one, but it was about that you got your product in, and there was another one I started, but I had just pulled up into my driveway, and I stopped it, so I didn't get to.
Okay, it's not a problem. I know that everybody is busy and y'all can't catch all the Facebook Lives, but there's one where you can hear from a young lady who called me from seeing a video, and she was just saying she saw a lot about the products before, but she got tired of just seeing people throw their link out there. So here's the good thing, okay? You are in activity mode. And a lot of people say that online and offline is different. Well, yes and no. A conversation is a conversation. And the same rules apply online versus offline. When I was offline, because nobody was watching my videos, I was randomly going up to people in the street and I had to connect with them quickly. And all of those conversations followed a process. And guess what? When I started doing more stuff online, it was the same thing. It's just that now I had to use a lot more emojis because when you're online, they can't hear your intonation. So they don't know if you're being sarcastic or if you're being, you know what I'm saying? If you say, child, please, somebody online could think you're being condescending to them, because they don't hear you saying, child. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But the same principles apply. It's every sales conversation follows an outline, but you have to control it with questions. And if you do not do this, you will waste your time and you will waste other people's time. Not everybody who calls you about the products gives a dang about the products. Some people just want somebody to talk to. Oh, you think I'm playing? Baby, when I told you when you joined that I've made enough mistakes for everybody, I mean it. Some people just want a person to talk to. And especially if you're a nice person like you are, they will call you and act like they're interested in the products with no intention to buy. Waste up all your little time. This will suck the life out of you, okay?
Right.
Then you'll be mad at me because you'll be like, Kim up there having fun, making sales in her sleep. Meanwhile, I'm up here talking to people for an hour and I can't get them to buy one pack of tea. I'm telling you, that's not what you want. So all you're going to do is keep doing what you're doing. Keep putting information out there. As people ask you about the products, do what you do. Take the information I'm giving to you and apply it in the next conversation. And when you send me a screenshot the next time, it better not be a dissertation about all the amino acids and all the vitamins and minerals and nutrients. Girl, I will never read what you wrote to that woman, and she will never read it either. And you probably won't read it yourself. Like you said, you went to the thing and you copy and pasted what you saw in the brochure. Wrong.
Well, the only time that I did.
Wrong. In my Charlie Murphy voice, wrong.
I know. I only did that about the NutriBurst part, but yeah.
But that's the first thing you answered. If how you do it the first. Okay, if the first thing you answer is this big chunky paragraph, do you think they're going to get past that? Let me tell you something. This is a secret. And they lucky I'm showing this on Facebook Live. But this is a secret that I learned from one of my mentors. Your goal initially is not to make the doggone sale. Your goal initially is to keep the conversation going. Just keep the conversation going. Now, you steer it where you want it to go. But initially, all you want to do is they ask you, hey, interested in the products? Here's a simple question that you can do. Tell me more about your products. Here, throw the ball right back in their court. Tell me what you know so far. Smiley face. See that?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the average rep in the company will be like, well, these products are all natural. Most of them are organic products. The company has a debt-free company. It's been around for 20 years. Children take the products. Men take the products. Women take the products. Black people take the products. White people take the products. And then now the prospect is you, and people do this all the time. They take a person who is interested and they make them uninterested. Then they get pissed because they broke. Then they get pissed because they broke and they ain't making no sales.
Oh, Lord.
But listen to me. This is all a learning process. This is why it's so great that you're not out here solo dolo acting like you Destiny's Child. All my women who independent. No, that's the worst thing you can do. The best thing you can do is exactly what you did. Just be in activity mode. Answer to the best of your ability right now. Bring me back the conversation, and I will tear it apart.
Yeah.
But I'll do it in a way that makes sense to you so that each time you have these conversations, though, you're going to get better and better and better. And what you're going to see is you're going to start to see your closing ratio increase. See, it doesn't matter if you're in a great company or you have great products. If you cannot move the conversation along, convert a person from a prospect to a customer, you're not going to make no money. You're not in business.
Right.
So this is a skill set. Having a successful sales conversation, cash flow conversations, that's a skill. It takes time to develop. All I need you to do is not beat up on you.
Oh, no, I'm not going to be. I mean, I looked at it and was like, girl, she ain't going to reply. My feelings wasn't, I can't say they was hurt, but I knew that I did too much.
You knew that you did too much. And I'm happy that you trusted your gut. Most people don't. They be like, I'm doing everything right. Girl, bye. No, you not.
No, I knew it wasn't. Yeah, after I went back and looked, I was like, yeah, I would have ran off. Thank you for thank you.
But you know what? It's a learning lesson. And so when you bring your first person on your team and they do the same thing, you'll know exactly how to handle it. You'll know how to comfort them. Your training begins immediately on everything, even things that you think that I'm just training you on sales conversations, but I'm also training you on how to train your person when they come to you the same way you just came to me. I think I messed up. You're going to be like, it's cool. We got this. Yes, you did mess up, but let me tell you how you want to get
How are you going to fix this?
Yeah, how are we going to fix this? And that's all you do. Incremental improvements every single day. And the best thing you can do is use the testimony vault and get them emotionally connected. Because when they come to you, they know a little bit about the products from whatever you put out there. So that's a logical thing. Like, oh, this looks good. Maybe it'll work for me. But they're not really invested in the products yet. So you have to get them emotionally connected to the product before you start asking about budget and when you want to get started. People don't mind those questions, but if you do not do things in a certain order, you're going to find that you're going to get what Candy calls the bobblehead. She's always like, I'm so tired of people giving me the bobblehead. And I'm like, I don't get the bobblehead. You know what the bobblehead is, right?
Yes, I know. the yes. Or the movement, and that's exactly what I got, and she sent me on my way.
And she sent you on your... It's all right, sus. It's all right. It's all a part. It's all a part of the process.
Right.
It's all a part of the process. But no, you done good. I shot a video. You know, there's some videos that you don't know because you're still new. But there are some videos that I have on YouTube that are private. And they're only for the better bodybuilders. And that's where I actually go through conversations just like this that I have with people. And I'll go through the conversation in the inbox. And then I'll say, see, this is what I said. But then I tell you why I said it. Just like we're doing here. And when you start because see, people hear what I say, but they don't pay no attention because they think I'm just rambling. They don't know I'm smart. No, I'm just... But no, seriously, sales is psychological. It's psychological. And the hardest part is you getting over you and you just being your vulnerable, honest self and connecting with another human being. Okay? Because initially when somebody comes to you, if they don't know you, their wall is up. They're saying, tell me about the products. But basically they're like, see if you can get me. See if you can get me. Okay?
Right.
So you've got to now humanize yourself to them. And be like, hey, I'm not the enemy here. Okay? We're gonna mutually respect each other. You're coming to me. I have something I think might be beneficial to you, but let's see if it's a fit. You have to break down their wall. But you can't do that talking about 72 amino acids, 57 vitamins, 12 nutrients. You can't talk about all the facts and stats and data. People are just like, whoa. I just wanted some information.
Right.
So I'm gonna locate the video where I dissect my conversation, and I'm gonna send that to you because that was put in the WhatsApp chat before you joined the team, and those refreshers are constantly needed. And the more we do this, then you're just gonna be like, this will be a long distant memory that it was ever an issue for you. Okay.
Okay.
All right, my Tabby. Anything else?
No. Oh, but my personal thing.
Oh, you want me to end the Facebook Live?
You can if you want to.
Okay, if it's fine with you, we'll just keep going. I'm not looking at Facebook Live. We're just documenting this. What's up?
Okay. No,
So,
about mine, I told you, I didn't, maybe it'll be it's a month, I think, yesterday. And all together, I might have lost 10 pounds. But I could tell there's more inches than pounds.
Okay,
and
yes.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It's a little bit of delay because you're on speakerphone, and then, I automatically be talking all over y'all all the time anyway. Sorry.
So, I know when we first talked, you told me about the candy test. So I did that, and it appears that I had that.
Yeah.
It floated to the scattered, and it was at the bottom of the cup.
Okay. All right. So since you're on my team, I have products. I'll shoot you your price if you want. If you can, you can buy it from yourself and get commission. But I'll shoot you your price if you just want to get it from me now. Because that could be why your body is holding on to weight. As long as you have candida, your body will not function as it should, and that includes releasing weight. Now, some people, depending on their muscle to fat ratio, they're going to lose more inches than pounds. All of this, like I said, no matter what you're doing, it's all going to work toward your good. It's going to be a testimony that you can monetize, because don't think everybody that comes into the company and wants to do the business who loses a bunch of weight, don't think they all make a bunch of money. I know a bunch of people who don't. You could be that person to tell your clients, like when you start getting a lot of clients, if they say, I'm not losing weight like I thought I should, it happens, okay? You could be that person and be like, I know exactly how you feel, because my first month, I only lost 10 pounds, but I could tell it was many more inches. I didn't measure. See what I'm saying? It's a point of relatability. Again, you're humanizing yourself to your prospect and bringing yourself down and putting y'all both on the same playing field. But as far as how we're going to get your weight loss moving more, you definitely need to get the Gano. If you did the Candida saliva home test and you saw your saliva drop down to the bottom, like in that graphic that I shared with the group, then we need to get you some Gano, like immediately.
Okay.
Did you see my interview I did with the young lady who was doing Zumba 6 days a week for 4 years and she didn't lose any weight? And then I told her to do this test. She did it. She got the herb. She took it. And within 3 weeks, she lost 15 pounds. But in her face, it looks like she lost way, way, way more. Did you see that interview?
I didn't see the interview, but you sent that to me, the conversation.
Okay.
Or you told it to
So I don't need to send it to you again?
No, you don't need to send it.
Okay.
That's why when the lady hit you up with the November 6th that only lost 6 pounds, but the person wasn't helpful, that's what I was like, oh yeah, she did tell me before about the Gamma, so let me inquire about it, because I went on the TLC and it's only like one review, but the lady was talking about she had inflammation in her body, and she took the Gamma and I guess released the water weight. So I wanted to reach out again, like, should that be my next move for myself?
Yes, absolutely. If you did that test and it came back like that, do the Gano, and then you're going to take 3 capsules a day, and then we need to start tracking those inches though. That information, your own personal testimony, the data that this is what you're monetizing. Right? You don't have to wait until you get your testimony complete to start making money, but you do want to be as precise as possible, because trust me, people going to be like, no, tell me what you did.
Right. Because that was my deal. Like, how do I really sell this product and I have weight to lose my own self? And they looking at you like, girl, come on now. You understand?
That's in your head. No. That's in your head. Because I'm telling you, there are some people. Yes, yes, it is. Everything is in your head. There are some people who love to come along for the journey, girl. Let me tell you something. Those and they will be your best clients. They'll be like, I was tabs day 1. I was here when. Oh yes, they'll make sales for you when all is said and done. Do not think you have to come to the end of your journey to start making money. You do not. There are some people who have come to the end of their journey. They have amazing weight loss and they are still broke. There are some people who, I'm not going to say nothing, but let's just say this. They chunky and their bank account is chunky too. The whole time. I don't know how they do it, but hey, they do it. Again, now the products do work. But it's less about the products than you think. It's more about the person. It's more, if people like you, if you make sense, if you connect with people, they'll buy strange things from you. Even if you, now some people are not like that. They're like, if you're not using something that you're trying to sell me, then what are we doing here? But there are other people that's like, I don't know.
Exactly. And I guess that's me then.
Yeah, that would be me too.
And tell me that you weight loss and you big and I'm big, how we gonna work that out?
But let me tell you this too, though.
How I think.
But let me tell you this too. You can't look at a person and tell whether or not they're using the products too. In some instances, there are some people who are still, I guess, like they would say big, but they've lost over 100 pounds. So somebody else might look at them and say,
Right.
well, why don't you can still lose 5 pounds in 5 days, but if they see where that person came from. See, it's all relative.
Exactly.
You got to understand it. It's all relative. You can get to the end of your journey and somebody not want to do business with you because they jealous of you. Like, I lost 20 pounds.
Right.
For some people, if they need to lose more than 20 pounds, they might not be feeling my testimony.
Right.
I have people tell me all the time, well, you were good in your before picture too. If how I look before I lost the weight is how they want to look after they lost the weight, they may not buy from me. So do not think, all I'm saying is there's all types of people out there. Do not complicate this. I'm telling you, start where you stand. Document your journey. If you want to make money now, I'm rocking with you. If you want to wait, I'm rocking with you. Whatever you want to do, that's what we'll do, because ultimately, if you don't want to do something, I can't make you do it.
Right.
A man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. So whatever you want to do, that's what we're going to do. But I just want to be sure that I communicate to you. You do not have to get to the end of your better body journey before you start making money. Oh, no. If you play your cards right, you'll make... If you play your cards right, you'll make the most money because you're documented. We're in a day and age of reality TV. People want to come along for the ride.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah. I feel you.
You sure?
I'm sure.
All right, girl. I got, 40 minutes before I picked up this little boy from school. Oh, it's going to be on like popcorn. Jesus. And I still have a bunch of people to reply back to, and I have to go. I'm happy you called. This was perfect timing, and I feel like the conversation went great. Keep doing exactly what you're doing. Okay? You ask me questions. No problem. You ask me questions, but when you're talking to your people, you control the conversation with questions, okay?
Okay.
All right, let me take this call. We'll talk later.
All right.
Okay, bye, Tam.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Hello? Hello? Oh, here we go with that robocall open enrollment crap. Okay, let me see. I wasn't looking at Facebook Live. I'm not going to be on here with y'all because I got stuff to do. Who was on? Hey, Kelly. Hey, Jessica. Jared. What's going on? Maria. I need to take my plaits out. Nurse Nisha was on. Thank you for that interview earlier today. Andrea. Thomas. What's going on, bro? You know your package was mailed out yesterday. J Baby, what's going on? You remember them days, J Baby? You asking me for help and me telling you what to do, and you would be like, you don't have to say it like that. And I'd be like what? Like what? Hey, what's going on? Miss Pollard, the newest Better Body, a few of y'all won. Brian Anderson, and of course, Carrie George, because when you're at work, let's face it, you don't work. You be on Facebook. No, I'm just playing. I hope your employer isn't watching this. All right, so guys, listen. Here's the point. That was a new better bodybuilder who is on the team and seeking clarification about an interaction she had with one of her clients. The reason why I share that with y'all is because there's something called the good old law of sowing and reaping, and it's basically the more good you do for the masses, the more good comes back to you. So I gave y'all a sneak peek into the fact that, yes, when you join me, I do actually pick up my phone. I do actually coach you. I'm not going to tell you, just go out there and sell. No, there's an art to selling. There's like a science to selling. Selling is psychological, and it helps when there's a few little tips and tricks that you know that can make the process smoother, not just for you, but also for your client. Because I'm telling you this, anybody can make a sale. Anybody can get a customer. But it's a whole nother ball game when we talk about keeping a customer. And a lot of that has to do with how you initially make the sale. On a daily basis, people reach out to me and someone else introduced them to the products, but now they want to work with moi. Okay? And it's not like I'm hypnotizing anybody or anything. It's not anything sneaky. If you believe what you have in your hand is, a good product, a good service, a good whatever, and if you believe that it is the solution to someone else's problem, you owe it to them to do everything in your power to learn effective communication tactics so that they're able to receive the value that you're trying to convey to them. Do you get it? Okay. And there's just things that you can do to, again, make the process smoother, because sales has gotten a bad rep over the years of, like oil, sneaky, snake oil salesman or whatever. Sales has gotten a bad rep. And, when you do it correctly, people will love to buy from you. Like, they'll be like, take my money. They will send you pictures of their credit card. Y'all stop doing that too. Do not send me. If you at work, call me on your break, boo. I don't like it when y'all send me pictures of your credit card. Don't do that. I'm not the problem. It's just that transmission. I'm uncomfortable when it's en route over the air. The air where anybody can, I feel like, get it. So anyway, guys, I got stuff to do, so I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh, and welcome to my newest Better Body Builder who joined today. Somebody woke up and decided, I think I'll have a new business for breakfast. So happy first day of your home-based business, Shanae. Send me your picture so I can do your banner, girl. Bye.